Hello and welcome back, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as the Mamluk Merchants. Okay, we're going to let a day or two tick here. I let a couple of weeks go by in the game so that I could just sell a ship or two. That was really about all I did. Currently improving relations with people. I'm going to pull back another diplomat. We only have 4 more galleys to get rid of. I just didn't want to spend a huge amount of time dealing with that. So yeah, I've tanked my manpower in order to get a jump on military tech. We also have a very strange, I think, number of cav. 9 cav is... Well, let's see. The Mamluks get some modifiers to cav, don't they? Cavalry combat ability plus 10%. So yeah, if we're gonna have extra cav, I guess that's not a huge problem. But I'm gonna go down to 8 for now. While we are in this rebuilding of the country phase. You cannot drill mercenaries. Really? That's interesting. I don't have any mercenaries. It's a very strange tooltip. I'm guessing because the armies are 0 strength. It's freaking the game out a little bit. It doesn't understand what's happening. Merchants are leaving, and apparently we couldn't care less. Well, that's a horrible event for this campaign. That guy is out of cash. As is he. Alright, if we could get one more claim, we could reduce the diplo point cost on this a little bit. It'd be kind of handy. And down here, I've tried to indicate to my subject that I want him to conquer this, but he's not listening yet, and it takes him time. We could fabricate on somebody else, maybe Yemen, since he's got just the one province. He might make a good subject, actually. I already have no relationship slots, but still. So we have present on 2 continents, feudal society, we have 3 vassals. If we got 2 more vassals, then we could just do that. And then if we develop the capital a little bit, it's possible we could immediately trigger the golden age before we even take military tech 4. That would be pretty strong. I personally feel like you're still better off using your golden age at the very beginning of the game than waiting for later on where you can take advantage of absolutism. Like, I don't know, it just seems to me like it's too slow. It takes too long. Alright, so at this point, the disaster's gone, but we want to revoke all of their land and then give them new land so that they gain some of their loyalty back. It's going to cost me some manpower to do that, but I basically spent all of the manpower that I have, but I don't know. I don't think that it's a mistake. I think that it's a good way to start straightening the country out right away. Because they just have too much land, you know? Improve relations with Dalkadir. Or conquer Hamasien. We conquer down here. This guy's got an alliance way down here. And he doesn't border my current subject. He borders me, and he is actually across from Hejaz. Hejaz could core that. Different culture group, though. He's actually a different culture group from our current subject as well. Could use that as an excuse to establish another vassal. Let's get, I want to get Medina as an actual minion. -6 reasons right now for doing it. Economic base and military power compared to. Alright, well we can just get some trust or hire diplomatic reputation advisor or something. Establish communities trading policy. Excuse me? Establish communities trading policy with Alodia. But I'm not doing that. Am I reading that correctly? That I'm getting improved from me, silver tongue, number of royal marriages, overextension, prestige. Interesting. So the tooltip shows the established communities trading policy thing here, even though I'm not actually doing that. Weird. Very strange, I think. We're going up to our naval force limit in light ships. We're protecting trade wherever we can. Trade income is okay at 7 ducats a month, and we're well on our way towards Tech 4, military. Another reason to revoke all this land from the nobles is that all of the land you start the campaign with is at 0% base autonomy. So it's nice to revoke it and get it to the right people. Like the estuaries, you want them to be controlled by the burghers, and you know, it's just all seems to work out in the end. Nice 9 versus a 0 in the shock. Not bad. Looks like we're down to the final province. I've done something to upset the Dhimmi. I don't know what it was I did, but they're not happy about it. I was planning on designating him as a march. I think I'm going to do that. Actually, let's improve relations over the annual tick to avoid the decay on that, and then we'll designate him as a march next month. Hopefully, I won't forget to do it again. Convert Wadi Halfa to Sunni. Alright, cool. We got one conversion done. Tarabas. And this is while paying for a level 3 half-priced advisor as well. Like, our finances are doing just fine. I mean, I built like 20 light ships already. Soon we're gonna take advantage of another chunk of change here. We're gonna die, and when we do, our piety is gonna go from 80 down to 20. It's gonna go to a quarter of its current value. So when you die, you might as well spend 50 instead of just losing it, and do a debased currency for 2% corruption, and then immediately click this button to get rid of it, and just, you know, take the money, 180 ducats. Might as well, right? It's free money. Not to mention you get a pop-up telling you that you're dead, so it's not like you can even really miss it. Alodia is currently trying to convert Butana to the wrong religion. It'd be better if we could get him happy and then force him to be Sunni, and then he'd stop doing that and he'd go in the opposite direction. Alright, so let's establish you as a march. Down to 19 Liberty Desire. We can send officers, which is basically free. I'm tempted to divert trade because I want that estuary's trade value here. That province is worth 20% of this node, and there's not a lot of value here total, but you know, every ducat we can steal is going to come in handy down the road. But I think more importantly for now, we want to get him to be our religion. So if you could go ahead and like me soon, I would appreciate that. That gives us a temporary plus 50, and there's no drawback to turning it off. turn on all these things and improve with him for a couple more months. And then I think we can get his religion flipped before he finishes his conversion. The cleansing of the emirs is complete. They have lots of influence and none land. I think if I tried to give them 10% land right now, though, they'd be above the influence amount that's safe. So we're probably going to wait until 54 or until a random event fires to lower their influence. Otherwise, it's just a little bit risky. What I did, that wasn't risky at all. No, totally. It was totally planned. We actually don't want to reinforce very quickly right now. And we do have more ships to sell, so... The merchant guilds, I would like to give them Damascus instead of Sidon, since that is not a proper province for them anyway. So we're going to revoke that and then give them Damascus, putting them at 79.6%. It's totally fine. Now, if we would like, we can give Sidon to the loyal clergy. Let them go above 80% for a little while. They'll help me finish converting Sidon. And then after we're done, we're going to revoke both of them from them. Okay, we'll try to do as much of this on speed 4 as possible. Ethiopia has declared war on Medri Bari. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was keeping that thing off temporarily because I wanted them to improve relations faster. But now that I think about it, when we look at our improved relations, we're getting 3 per tick. The closer they are to 0 opinion, the faster it is. So we're getting 3 per tick, rounded up from 2.85. But I bet if I did this and got them closer to 0, that this is going to update to a 4 per tick now. Saves us 1 month. It only costs us, what, 50 manpower probably? 10% of your monthly manpower amount. So 21 manpower. It's no problem. It's worth it to save 1 month on his conversion, making sure that he doesn't succeed. And actually starts him going in the opposite direction. Alright, so you have positive opinion of me now, sir. I need you to become my religion, please. Now he's really pissed. And he can be pissed, that's fine. We're going to keep divert trade and embargo rivals on because he can't do anything about it. Even though he's disloyal, he's got a truce with me, and it's fine. Okay. Vassal. They force vassalized us. Improved relations. Something did drop off there. Because I turned off the positive 50 opinion from the giving trade power thing. I don't think just being a march gives them opinion. I'm not really sure what it is. Is it the aggressive expansion that went away? No. Oh no. Protect against the Ottomans. That's a reasonable mission. Get this army drilling. That disaster icon's scaring me because I'm worried that it's the nobles, but I know that it's not. Okay, so the Timurids are very interesting in this patch. So they start off with this really old man who is apparently already dead, and he provides negative liberty desire to all of the Timurid subjects. Apparently he's already in the midst of his war. The independence war is already fired when the guy died. But he kept Afghanistan, and that looks to be about it. Afghanistan stayed on his side for the rebellion. But all these other guys, Khorasan, Transoxiana Ming, Ming? You're at war with Ming? That's not good. Is he supporting? He must have been supporting the independence of one of them. Ming, that is not nice. That is really rude, man. How dare you? I attempted to hire a diplomatic reputation guy because I want to get this guy as a minion, and he's not willing to do it yet. I just gotta get him to 190 now. That problem's gonna go away soon. These guys are gonna stop being upset soon, hopefully before we take tech. The merchant guilds are powerful, but not too strong. And you should be, hopefully, not converting away from Sunni anymore. And now that your state religion is my state religion, I should be allowed to try to convert as soon as we get a missionary back. Sidon needs to finish. Medri Bari has dishonored their alliance. Interesting, so you have no ally now. There was a mission to conquer that province. Might want to do that one if we get presented with it again soon. There, we've protected against the Ottomans in theory. Vassalize Fazan. He would actually just straight up accept a vassalization. He probably would accept it from Tunis, though, as well. The drawback I see to this is that it's downstream from our trade node, and I don't care. It's the wrong direction. We want to expand towards India. Improve relations with Akkinlu. So yeah, this mission is much more attainable now because we have a couple different things we can do. We can slacken military standards, recruiting standards. We can exploit development if we want to. There's all kinds of ways to just give yourself injections of manpower now. You are allied to Kandar and Ramazan. I think I want to just get this mission for the Diplo rep. Just tell me I took the right one. Yes. So we're just going to take a very temporary little alliance with this guy, I think. Denmark is attacking the Teutons. That's odd. Not normally Denmark that goes in that direction. France just gave up on the English war. He decided against fighting the English. Despite being allied to Scotland, Brittany, and Aragon, he just said, alright, fine, you can have it. Weird. Alright, so we need to keep on improving with you so we can make you into a subject. Right now we want an alliance with you for a month. I'm willing to take a 5-year truce with you because I don't care. No royal marriage, sorry. It's a very temporary. Rival of a rival. Try to make Austria like us. Convert Sidon to Sunni. Well, that's a good mission. I think it's about to complete anyway. The knights are raiding my coast again. Okay, we have almost enough military points so we can take tech. We have a couple more boats to get rid of. And we are about to get our 4th subject online, if I just get a little bit more opinion with him. And then we're going to have 2 new claims, and I'm still hoping to get a mission for that province, even though it's probably going to get full annexed by Ethiopia. We'll see. It's not the right religion. 2 months away from being able to get both these claims. And about 2 months away from being able to get that, that subject as well. I hope that bonus missionary strength applies to your subjects' conversions as well, like when I try to convert his lands for him. That would be really good. Try to improve our prestige. Maybe. I kind of don't want that mission. And we're going to need to start working on getting Elodia loyal again at some point. So I'm going to start to placate local rulers, and we'll just take the prestige hit on occasion. Let's not do it yet, but soon. Soon that's going to be a thing I do. Alright, that also means that in this node, we can get rid of the missionary strength edict, switch over to local trade power since there is an estuary there. And we can revoke this land from the Ulima. We also don't really care about having loyal anymore. There are some provinces that make a lot of sense for them to have, like this high autonomy stuff over here. We'll give this to the clergy just so they have something, but then the lands that have low autonomy, I'm going to try to revoke some of that. The burghers would be too upset if I were to revoke Alexandria right now, but I really only want them to have provinces that are estuaries. So these two. Can't give them our capital. Can we give you this? If I gave you that, you'd be too powerful, but you gain 3 loyalty. Means we can actually do that. You can have Rosetta in exchange for Alexandria, sir. And part of the reason why I'm wanting to revoke all this land is, you'll notice right here, we've got 4 provinces that have this Granary of the Mediterranean, local goods produced +2. So that's worth 10 base production. That means that this 12 development province is effectively 22, 20, 20, and 23, as far as effect goes for goods produced, which also affects trade. And that's initially controlled by the nobles. And while that's good for force limit from your grain production, also you'll notice the current price for grain, it got buffed. It used to be 2 base price, now it's 2.5. So we don't want that to be controlled by the nobles because we want the autonomy to be at 0%, so that we can get all of the value out of that goods produced, production, and trade value. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I was so aggressive about revoking their lands. Okay, so you've got a claim and a core. I'm going to take a claim. I'm going to take a claim on this guy here as well. We're going to go at least 1 more month so that we can get this subject in place, and then we're going to be ready to declare an offensive war, I think. Let's top off relations with whichever subject is lower on opinion so that they will hopefully not get too upset when I add a new vassal to the ranks. And we're going to immediately turn on divert trade. We'll get a royal marriage. We already have one, actually. So, all right. More trade power for us, all in our capital node. So we're at 50% here and 40% over here. We're going to continue to build this up, and then we'll start using some of these other trade power mechanics soon. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign. I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you in the next episode. See you soon.